Alright. I have not looked at anything for this game because I like to avoid spoiling myself at all. I just know that there's going to be some scary stuff, but also that I'm just going to be a fisherman. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. That was nice of him to give us an entire new boat. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. So we've got a new pursuit. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay. So in tab, we've got a peculiar engine. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. And you can go 14 nautical miles per hour, question mark. Because I know about these things. And we've got a basic fishing pole. Splintered and fragile, only capable of catching the smallest of fish. Our new pursuit, catch fish for the day. Catch as many fish as I can. Okay, we can do that. Shall we go? I'm afraid. I drive the boat? Whee! Oh, it's nice. With their abilities water absorb and hydration. No Vaporeon effects, Simon. Move to a fishing spot, then press F. Start fishing. Oh, I see. I caught a blue mackerel. There's a fish encyclopedia? Oh my gosh, inventory management. Fishing. Okay. We didn't get... Oh, we did! We got him! Oh my god. Okay, let's see if we can find some more fish. Why do I like it? This is a different... Oh, a cod! Look at him! He's beautiful and he's a weird shape and I like him. Did we... I didn't know this was going to be, like, also puzzles. Can I... Oh my god! I can make him a yin-yang. I like this. Uh-oh. There's an eyeball! Select your lights by holding E and toggle. With this. Leave me alone! I'm just a little boat. Exposure to fog increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Oh goodness. How do I... I'm glad I can reverse the boat really well. I did it! I did it! You step onto the dock at the Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I do want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Got it. Off you go, sell the fish while they're still fresh. Fishmonger! Oh, he's cool! You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. Familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. What about the fly, Simon? Do you like him?
You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast.
What happened to the other one?
It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not alive for everyone. Anyway, the business, I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but, well, you've still got a debt outstanding here. I'd suggest you work on paying it off first.
I don't know where he's from.
So let's see what you got.
This guy? Do I give him to you? Pick up. F. I can sell all fish. 68 bucks. Not bad. That works for me. Mary's standing outside the fishmonger store. Excellent work. I've no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Okay. Oh, one last thing, our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to provide some modifications for your ship. You should pay her a visit. Shipwright? She's cool. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to the damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look round. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Now, what do I research part? Need some investigation. I don't know if that's what this lady does. I can't afford a new fishing pole yet. Let's take a ooh, research. Research parts times 1. So I can research hydraulic rod, mechanically assisted. Okay. I've done it, I think. I did it. So this will be for sale now. I'm sleeping. There was like a red thing in the background. Did you see this? Oh, I've been on the sea for long as I can remember. Long as I can remember. Long as I can remember. Been on the sea for long as I can remember. Fishing for some fish. I don't think I would be a good longest John. I could be possibly the worst longest John. Is this the same one that I tried that I can't do? Like, disturbed water? Look at the thing is different. Oh, he's a squid man. I want more squid. But I can fit one there. Okay, and then if there's gotta be a way, right? I pick up this guy. And then I pick up that guy. And then I put this guy here. We're gonna figure this out. Look at that! I bet Pedguin would be very good at this. There's only one more spot left. So I think that probably means that I can't fit anymore. I don't know how maths works. Oh no! It got a little bit dark out. Probably since I'm close to like these little cities and stuff in this little bay, It's probably fine until later. I hope. I'm scared to hit the thing. Alright, let's go to the fishmonger.
I've had a special order coming through, customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices.
What is it?
1 gulf flounder and 1 grey eel. You need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those.
So if we go to the shipwright, she can do that. Sell all fish. Look at how rich I am from fish. So I've got 165 dollarinos. So if I go to this lady, shallow. So this, oh, okay. I've got, what should I do? Can I, so this is a coastal rod. So I'm gonna need more than 1 rod. Let me get this. Rod. This is gonna take 2 hours. We did it. So now we've got a new fishing rod. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension.
Hello? Hello? Why are you here?
I've come to fish.
There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on.
She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. What else do we got? What does a squid know? 3 squids. What's that gonna be? I'm excited. Okay. Why am I excited to see what kind of fish we can catch? I'm going back to my child days of identifying fish. Alright, so we've got that 1 flounder and 1 eel situation. Let's do some Zeds. Okay. Oh, the mayor. Was
Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be selling out Ace Todd's little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please?
okay, I'll do it.
Sorry, I'll follow up. Come back when you have more space on board.
What do you mean? Oh. The package is dripping.
Dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Check your compass and your map if you get lost.
Little Marrow. Is that gonna be... So this is Marrow. Map. Right across the way, that's what I thought. Delivery.
What a delivery. Let's see here.
He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view.
Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose.
He hands you some money.
I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it.
He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over.
Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be.
What have I got? What did he give me? Selected as active book. Pass the time to read. I see. Fishing is all about passing time and enjoying the passage of time. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves are full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. What else do people... What do people sound like?
Hello, is that the order believe we've met? Forgive me, boss. I want those to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps?
Ah! This is gonna be a flounder. I knew it! Look at him. He's flat and silly looking. Look at this little guy. Listen to his squish as I place him on my boat. Why is he... Oh, look, he's huge! He's huge! We need some eels too, yeah. Eels and flounder. Oh. I got afraid of my shadow. I thought it was a big fish following me and I was frightened. Okay, so I can leave whatever I want here. So that's gonna be an eel, alright? And then... that's pretty nice that we don't have to have it at the same time. Sell all fish. And then let's get out of here. Let's go back to the open seas. Look at this little guy. Okay, what's he gonna be? A perch, maybe? A black grouper. Okay. Why the frick is he so little? It's spooky outside again. We had enough time for 2 fishing. Look at that. I ghost rode the whip. Sell all fish. Very cool and excellent. Mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems in a good mood with a spring in his step.
Fantastic.
What does he sound like?
Fantastic news. Thanks to partly to your efforts, Great Marrow is growing.
He didn't sound like this before, but he does now.
Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us.
So the dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal, scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get those? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay. Planks and nuts and like paper or something. Let's go sleep. What? Let's go fishing. Oh, I work all day and I work all night and I fish in the day and I fish at night. And if I had one job that I'd like to have, it would be going to go fish. These look like eels. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Eels hurt my eyes. Look how long, boy. Many eels have the same first and last name, such as Mo and Ray. Do you think they are related or something? I think they can only be related when the moon hits their eye like a big pizza pie. So I take this guy and I put him here. He wraps up the fish and hands you some money.
Good, I should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck.
He's saying don't stay out too late. No one tells me what to do. Whew! Do you think I can catch this? Something spooky's happening. I don't have the right thing for that. The eyeball. Ouch! That wasn't my fault! Oh, my fish went overboard. There's one fish. Do you think we can catch him? I kind of want to see what is out here at night times. Look it, there's a boat. Oh, Was it a ghost boat? Lighthouse towers above, waves crashing endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic nature of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Kind of spooky, a little bit scary. I wonder if there's less fish if you fish more often in the same spots. A sprawling jellied mass spills from a single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. He's got an egg eye. Never underestimate the use of a good wiggling. You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Is this guy smelling my fish?
Now this is the sort of specimen to leaven up my day.
He's got a new voice again.
I wonder.
He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief.
Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more.
So then... Okay, we've given him all of that. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. It's Guillermo del Toro.
I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting.
Alright, this research person, I think, is here. Ruined mansion. This guy. The old man is standing in a doorway. Or sorry, the man, watching you approach. He's holding an old art... Oh my gosh! He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give him the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. I carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Boba did a video game. She recognized that maybe she had to progress the story to get the new thing. Who would know that that was a thing? Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing gear. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. Altercations? This guy's gonna fight my ship? This guy's gonna fight my ship? I need you to leave for a few hours so I can fight your ship. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. It's the Titanic! I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. I love the art of this. I love that there's some no, everything is a sharp line except for the environment, right? Like, these lines are pretty sharp. And then there's some, like... Look at that like blue and reds and greens and reds on the outside of here is such a strange effect, but I like it a lot. That kind of lighting and those shapes are so difficult to make them look cohesive and like nice.